So our next second
Yep.
question is, how do we navigate digitization in industries? And we'll take HR because HR is your forte.
Right. I would say that digitalization is going to permeate every single organization, and we should not just look at it from a HR perspective. In fact, many business organizations, they have a lot of issues specifically in inventory management. And the reason why they can't handle inventory management is simply because they find that a lot of softwares out there are very expensive and they're unable to spend money, especially SMEs, in digitalizing their inventory management portion. However, if you know how to use Power BI, which is a free tool from Microsoft, right? Power BI, it's an excellent starting point for any business organization who wishes to go into digitalization. And for example, people like Fuad, who is very strong in logistics and operations management, the Power BI can be used to put in so many data so that you can digitalize your whole operations as well as your inventory management. And it's just one tool. And Power BI is also extremely useful for accountants. Okay. In fact, I have known a few friends who are accountants. They run their own businesses, and what they do is they use Power BI. They put in every data related to accounting in their business organization, and every month, their accountant just needs to churn out the data from Power BI and can even give them a trend chart, right? So they will know very clearly what is their debt ratios, right? What is their um, aging report like, and how is their cash flow management going to be like, and even the inventory management is integrated to link with finance. So navigating digitalization in industries doesn't have to cost money. Many companies say, but our consultants tell us that you must invest this, invest that. But then again,
True.
of course, you must remember what is the role of the consultant to earn your money, right? And
So
of
true,
course,
ma'am.
I'm being very realistic here. They are consultants because they are here to earn your money. So of course, they will suggest things that you have to pay for it, and so that they can earn. Right now, I'm suggesting all these tools for you because these are free tools. Because I'm not a consultant, I'm a facilitator. So it's a totally different role. Facilitators or HR facilitators, our role or my role is to help business organizations, especially SMEs, to continue to grow and perform better with digitalization, but without spending money. And I don't
So
charge.
sweet.
And I don't charge because I'm not a consultant. And I do all these things for my friends. And I give a lot of all these fantastic suggestions and help them with their digitalization for free. Usually, sometimes they give me their products, and some of them take me out for big dinners, but that's up to them. I don't charge. Right? So that's why I'm sharing is that Power BI is really very powerful. And any SMEs should consider using Power BI as the first step towards digitalization. And seeing that we're also looking at HR, another good tool to use is called Ding Talk,
Yeah.
DINGTALK. And Ding Talk, unfortunately, is not recommended by American-based companies because it's owned by Alibaba in China. And of course, everything that you use, you have only two choices. Do you want your data to be owned by US or do you want your data to be owned by China? That's it. So either way, your data is going to be owned by someone.
Some.
If you are going to use G Suite, Google, G Suite, Google Hangout, Google Classroom, anything related to Google, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Excel, Google Sheets, that's Excel is Google Sheets, etc. You are giving your data to America. Okay? Then, you decide what is your choice. But if you want free tools, then definitely DingTalk is very good for HR. And one of my friend has used it very effectively, and he has really cut down his his wastages, and he has also saved a lot of paperwork. And he has only used it for less than 7 months. He can already see that his people are performing. His people, they're not, skive and disappear, because DingTalk also tracks your location. So for the sales team, you don't have to worry whether they're sleeping at home. They must have the DingTalk GPS on. So you will know where they are. Spot on. And since he started using that, his productivity has improved, his performance has improved, his staff are like doing so well that he just is like, wow, it's a free tool and I've digitalized, and at the same time, my people's performance are improving. So digitalization in industries doesn't have to be expensive, contrary to popular belief. And I saw just now Chow Yong was putting up that we can also use Python. I totally agree. A lot of companies in China are already using Python to do their business analytics or BA. Okay. However, Python programming is much, much more complicated as compared to R Studio. So if you are not familiar with programming languages and you are not from IT background, you're from business and management. And so as a result of that, you may want to consider starting with R Studio, because R Studio is easier, and they give you in the help section, they give you some generic or popular formulas that you can use. Okay, so that's a good start to your digitalization or datafication of your operations. Right, so that's how I would navigate the digitalization. Um, and it's not just HR, but for many parts of the business organization as well.
Um, I just want to add something to that. If you guys want to like even start to make your own app, Microsoft right now is running a competition until June 25, I think. If you have any idea for an app, you can just go to Microsoft Office and you write down just your idea, and they will guide you on how to build your app for free. And then if your app is selected, then they're going to invest in it and take it to the next level. So it's something you guys can look into if you're interested.
That's
Great.
nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. That was, I think, my next goal of using learning our studio now. And regarding the Ding Talk, I remember you telling this in the HR class about it, and that was immediately when I downloaded that app. And when I went through it, it was so easy to navigate. It was very easy to understand. In fact, when I was in Nigeria, I recommended to one of my friend also who had a sales team, and when she started using it, she saw a lot of changes, like you correctly said, in the productivity, in many places where she can track her people, where they're going to the market, whether they're sleeping at home, like how you correctly said. And she's like really happy with that app also. So it's a highly recommended app, I should say.
Yes, and it really helps HR.
It does, it does, it does. I really liked it. It was very good. Well,